find out some of the direct way. This Amani, she can't just be directing the dissenters herself. I mean, she is patronizing the tavern, but surely she has some people she's meeting with that are moving some of the peasantry around in concert, right? There has been...
Some middlemen.
There has been a small pocket of dissent that has been forming outside of the walls. A location I think I can direct you to in a moment. And it's possible that, well, if she's hiring these mercenaries, like you said, she's using the mercenaries to influence the peasantry, or I should say, steer the dissent in a direction that benefits House Revolt the most. Perhaps if we were to send some people to disrupt their little meeting, whether through force or otherwise, however, by the looks of it, I would say that these mercenaries are well trained. They're not just the common rabble. A small group, 4 to 5, not too many as to scare them away, but a small group of trained individuals, I imagine, could disrupt the meeting, and at least forestall any kind of plans that she has going on to disrupt the town at large, right? Do you think that this is something you might be able to handle?
I would say so.
More than capable.
Aye. But wouldn't
Well,
something like
like I
that
said-
elicit a response?
Well, perhaps, but it will buy us some time until we're able to deduce and get further intelligence on what's going on. Certainly don't want to kill everyone involved. We don't want, you know, a massacre or anything. But if we could capture one and just question them, maybe they could tell us what's going on and some more of the plans about whatever might be behind a potential rebellion that's brewing in town.
So you're saying
And if your
snatch
guards
one,
see us?
kill the rest?
Well, I'm sure it will come to blows. Let's put it that way. And if you're defending yourself, then you are. However, we would want to capture one rather than simply spill blood, right?
Of course.
We'll need to question them at the very least. I'm not one for torture or anything of the sort. I just want to ask them a few questions. I'm sure, well, if they're mercenaries, sure their loyalty doesn't go beyond whatever coin they're being paid. And if I have to bribe them, I will.
I mean, hey, there's a lot of allies around here or whatever. We don't have to go against them directly. We always could try to spread them out.
Well, there is a meeting taking place. I think it's... let's see here. Yes, the dissenters would always meet in a small animal yard. I think it was, well, somewhere outside of town, if I recall correctly. But, as I said before, whether they're mercenaries or not, only a small team, 4 to 5, any more, and I think that they would probably spot you from a distance and scatter. The mercenaries, again, are likely well trained. You will probably want people who can get in, get out, not die. Defend yourselves, of course. As I said, if you need to dispatch your aggressors, that's fine, although I can't exactly allow you to break the law. Simply bring one in for questioning, right?
Hey.
Well,
Ask your
Who
question
among you?
again, Anya. It's important.
What if your guards see us?
as I said before, I can't exactly condone you breaking the law. However, in this case, if you defend yourselves from your aggressors, that is self-defense.
Make them strike
You're
first.
asking us to aggress them. How
I'm
does
merely
that equal
asking you to bring
self-defense?
one back for questioning. If they prove to be aggressive, well, then you can defend yourselves.
Even gives us more of a reason to question them if they're aggressing first.
You shouldn't try to
Assuming-
interrogate them while you're there. You should bring him back here, or
Aye.
whoever.
Please
So what
repeat
will we
that
grab
louder.
and bring back here?
I
Repeat
said
that part louder.
you have no need to interrogate them on the spot. Please return them here so we can ask them questions in a controlled environment. I don't want some kind of skullduggery going on in the middle of the street.
Hey.
Of course not.
Of course.
Right, so we make them strike first. Anybody that's there, if there's these mercenaries mixed in with whatever peasants they're talking to, everyone will witness it. Make them attack us first. Don't care what you have to say. When we drag whoever
I
it
can
is that
handle
we
that
decide
part.
to take prisoner, bring them back here.
Very good.
I assume this is to elicit a response. You want a response. You're trying to draw them out.
I imagine once we know more, yes, we'll be able to determine their next steps and act proactively
sense.
instead of reactively.
And we need 5 people who can hold their own. If they're anything like the mercs we saw, they're in plate.
I will be one.
Plate is easily immobilized. I can do the same.
I am in
Without
plate.
bloodshed.
2, 3, 4. And if you're going, I'm
I
going.
can disarm them. Oh, okay.
I have a feeling whatever comes next will need people who are faster and quieter.
If the team is selected, then you can be on your ways. But please remember, this is not dispensation to break any laws. I have no murder on my streets. Thank you.
Understood.
Do my best to make sure it
Understood.
does not happen.
Very good.
If you're one of those
You really
5,
think
step
he should
out.
be going? Doesn't he live here? Won't he become a target? The fishman.
Master of his own fate, I guess. The rest of you,
Hopefully.
whatever comes
Stay
next is
with
probably
us.
going to be your problem while we rest.
What the
So
fuck
do
is that
keep a
supposed to
lookout.
mean?
Make sure we don't get ourselves killed.
On.
I really don't like surprises.
What?
Lowers his voice. What if this is some kind of trap? Do you want me to tail behind in case you get overwhelmed? Then I can come back and grab the others.
heard.
Well,
My son, if it's a
on the
trap,
front.
we're dead.
Ren,
All they have to do is seal the gates and mobilize the
don't see
garrison.
what's going on?
So are the rest of us
Maybe
staying here
still
then, or
wise
are
for
we
us to
to
keep
get
an
out of
eye
your room?
out for this,
You're free to remain if you want,
Amani.
but I also
Understand.
have business to attend to if you'd like to.
May be able to potentially
Of
run
course.
distractions.
Right, let's go.
with
I
that.
won't take
You're in
anything, I
Fairhaven.
promise. I don't even have
Right.
pockets.
In the event that there's going to be that meeting, we have that rapport with the tavern keep.
So best we
Why
don't
does
get
he
right
always
now.
have to say
Uh,
such
kerfuffles.
foreboding things like that before he
Right.
leaves? Every fucking
It's
time.
the two of us.
Mhm.
The two of us should do our
Make
best
sure
to
you're
stay
ready for
out
what
of
comes
it.
next.
We can perhaps to
What's coming next?
take advantage of that bond
don't-
that
we
we
don't have a
made while
backup
we were
plan.
there. She's
Back in
It's
looking
all
for
right,
Derry.
it's all right,
Okay, we've
it's all right,
got them.
doesn't matter.
All right.
Doesn't matter. Look, we don't want to approach directly. We're gonna go all the way around, get close, listen in, see if we can identify who it is that the issues are. If we're lucky, that's trying to strong arm people with a mercenary presence. I'm not taking any chances. We capture one, we kill the rest. Self-defense, make them attack us first.
That shouldn't be an issue.
They called me a vague name I didn't catch, so I need revenge.
Now we are to avoid bloodshed,
Good luck, you 5.
and we're going to kill them.
Yes, we're going to kill them. Let's go. He was speaking facetiously.
Let's go and see if we can
Blood on my
maybe
hands.
get a bite of the
Everyone
tavern
grab
beforehand.
everyone.
I'm going to sit on my ass right here, and I'm not going to move until Arnulf comes back.
the one that we met your mother at.
All right.
Fair enough.
Actually, I need to ask Martino something. Hey, Martino.
Yes.
Regarding the furniture makers, do you know, you said they were from Gradia, but do you know if they were like human, dwarves, elves, hobbits?
Human.
Jones got attacked. She might have died.
Sit around. Back in the ground.
I don't know. If I'm guessing that there's a reason why. There's a reason why she hasn't written back to me. So she's keeping something from me again. She always does. I thought I was born in Pharaoh. And apparently, according to the Viper, I brought up the discrepancy that she was threatened by the serpents, but she knows of no name, which I don't know.
Don't go saying that now.
Hungy.
What?
You heard me. Hungy.
Apparently this son of a bitch is locked.
Oh.
It can't be all lies what I said.
What the fuck is a word?
Certain way of their words as far as saying what they need to in order to get others to do what they're hoping they will.
But throughout the conversation, it sounded like she was dodging questions.
You start scratching the back of the cards. The entire fucking tavern can you... Come now. You and I both know.
What? I can't hear you. Speak up.
I said I saw something big and shiny, and I wanted to come and take a look, but it's just a helmet.
Cool. Fuck off.
I think one of you called me something earlier. What was it? Was that one of you? What are you talking about?
Take out me all the good stuff. And we can have, I don't know, a little bite to eat. And
I don't know what you think you're up to. It's not working.
Oh, what do you mean?
Or at least a past noble.
She certainly carries herself like one. For a little bit that I'd spoken to them.
Aye. Do I know myself through Loretta? There's another heir. I didn't notice when... Hey, what's up?
I heard talk about something about you in a tavern in here?
Yes, if you didn't know, my mother and father run that tavern.
Well, looks like it's gonna be waiting simulator. So I'll be back in a second. And then I'm gonna get some drugs.
If I had known, then I would have, I don't know, sent your regards or something.
You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. I talked to them. It's fine.
Alright. I don't want to keep you any longer. You seem to be in a conversation. Just want to ask about it. Good.
Alright, thank you.
Leave me questioning him in a bit. He is the squire of Sir Chaka. I might get some answers out of him later.
Something the matter? Something the matter, sir? I'll go. I'll get the back from you. Perhaps I'll say the urgency for myself, given the position.
I will return.
Myself and Renor has been trying to keep a distance because of the quarrel we have with the
Hurry up and wait. Cause everyone else is doing the fighting. You just sit around for about 3 hours. And eventually something will happen.
Otherwise, if it was in any other circumstance. We were invited to a meeting later today. Rather that we were informed of one, and if we were in the area, they would gladly allow us to come by and do.
This man stole me purse!
Stay away from the brother. They seem to have their own agenda.
Right. Have they done anything weird or suspicious, or do they do anything weird?
Other than trying to overprice me on a fucking stool, no.
Ah, I see. Well, I mean, business and stuff.
Excuse me, sir. There was a man pickpocketing someone over that way. He's taking stuff from people.
Well, I'm seeing some trouble over there right now, so I think I'm going to be more concerned if my guards been being surrounded by people.
You're right. Who cares about thieves? Looks like they did it. I think they're heading back to the magistrate. Though they were arrested, so...
Then let's head our way back.
Yeah.
Seems like she's not around. This is just odd. She's only told me one thing about the Melpomene house back in Gradia, and that's that it's something to be proud of, and that's it. She's told me nothing of her past.
understand why they wouldn't keep
And
it
until
in.
now, I was young, I thought to believe it. But there was nothing. But ever since all these talks, all these... The fire just everything rolling around,
Easily.
it's just odd.
Or
Got
it
it all
limited
handled.
to myself and Raylene. We had catch the first one before he even swung.
Very good.
Oh my god.
Stay out, you little fuck.
Cycle times.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, you wanna say that again?
Not surprising with the conversation I just had with the representative inside.
Sounds like none of your business what we're doing here.
It sounds like I have been hired by them to investigate the same thing that you have been.
It sounds
so
like I don't
it
know who the fuck
is
you
my
are, neither do
business
the
right
rest of
now.
us, so I don't care what you're doing.
Well, unfortunately, I am here on their behalf as well, so if you have a problem with it, go inside and bring it up with them.
All right.
See if we can catch ourselves another one.
Alright. Now speaking my language.
What's that about?
Yeah, apparently he said he saw a pickpocket.
I don't know.
Information
Requires
of who we're
violence and
looking for.
aggression. Amanda?
Is this still
Simmer
talking
down.
to me?
It's that one in the hood.
I think so. They all look the same with their hoods on. It's hard to tell who's who.
Who even is that guy? How do we even know him? How is he important?
How are you seeing with your eyes closed?
It's called opening and closing them. Smartass.
I'm waiting for the open part.
Excuse me.
Sir?
Mm.
We have cause to believe that, what was it? You...
You said you
wanted to
came
report
to
a...
me earlier about a pickpocket, but we had a more serious
Yeah, I
matter.
tried to grab you
Who's this
guys.
pickpocket
He
you
is.
want us to look for?
I don't know. I just saw a man running down the street saying, "That man stole from me."
I'm going to fucking lose it.
So he's probably gone by now, but I don't know. Have a look around. Probably lost him. But I hope he dealt with the more pressing things.
Wow.
Yes.
Thank you, Guardsman.
Blood in the streets is more pressing than a coin purse.
Do I look like a nurse?
I'm asking you to go.
Seemed that these mercenaries were stirring up some of the peasantry is a great cause of concern. I'll have to think about it for a moment.
Giga, you got a second?
Yes, Lupus Arkham.
Mr. Gigabits, do we get any sort of role for Quintus, like, having a continuous conversation with us, like, a few times, or do we just straight up have no idea that it's him?
People have asked, and I've rolled to see if, you know, anything feels off and the like. So, I mean, I'll give you that same fair shake as well. Obviously, the disguise itself, you have no idea. The only thing would just be like, he sounds familiar. That's about as far as it would go.
Got it.
So, rolling. 16, I mean, he sounds familiar, yeah. But, I mean, you've never seen him before.
Understood. Thank you.
Not definitive.
I know that might stir up some of the rabble even more so than they already are, but in the interim, I'm not sure if I can think of a solution that will get us any intelligence immediately. I don't exactly want to shed any blood.
Well, any of us who just want to grab this mercenary aren't going to be able to do that. Bring the others inside. Tell them to come in quickly. Let's put you against the wall.
Watch the pretty pots. That was the break.
Oh, please make my day. Try it. Break anything and it's gonna be your head.
If this Amani is trafficking any goods or she's working with anyone, we definitely need to draw them out. If it's not the merchants you've... Oh, I see. Others are coming in. I'll wait.
Lean against the, lean against something.
I'll think for just a moment.
If you just went out there and those mercs know your face or at least what you look like, go stand over there so we don't pick the same people who do something stupid.
Indeed. It seems like if the mercenary is not willing to talk,
If you see Martino, let him know
and we
that,
can't exactly
Mary needs
hold
some help.
them indefinitely,
Broken a rib or something.
well,
Everybody
the five of
has.
you who
a
already,
dose.
the five of you who already participated in obtaining this mercenary, it is true that the townsfolk have already seen your faces, and well, they wouldn't exactly take kindly to you interfering any further. I'll keep any of the guard away, don't worry. I'm not aware you've broken any laws, and so no laws need to be enforced. However, we still need to get to the bottom of this. And so, discovering where this Amani is trafficking her goods in and out or siphoning goods away from the town will be very important. Yeah, I'm sure that's quite funny. Either way.
No, you don't know the joke. I'm just laughing at.
Anyway.
You don't happen to know where Amani might be keeping her goods or funneling her wares in and out if she's siphoning them away from the town?
I personally have no idea.
Any of you? I am vaguely aware that there are some goods being tracked in and out of the Silken Oak Inn. It's possible if we sent the
humans.
Well, indeed. If we perhaps sent the other 4 or 5 who didn't participate in this little escapade over, maybe inquire, ask for work, or gather additional intelligence, could be of some use in determining exactly
I have a cloak
what's
if needed.
going on. I can attempt to compel this mercenary a little bit more, but again, I'm not exactly one for torture. I don't have the taste for it. It's beneath my code, you see.
Like we said, the 2 of us have a rapport with them. Could easily initiate that conversation.
Well,
before you initiate anything, you should make sure that everything that's happening there when you arrive isn't off kilter. What we just did is going to turn heads. Don't just stampede in. Listen first.
If you can distract them, I might be able to sneak upstairs.
Perhaps ask about work, or, yes, if you have to
Maybe they have
look
ledgers or
around
something.
covertly, that could always be of some use, right?
Mm-hmm.
But any kind of information we can gather will be very good, as this one seems unwilling to talk and the town is already stirred up.
If I may.
Right.
Please, go ahead.
If the man doesn't want the coin, he obviously would fear
Who he works with more, no?
Perhaps?
Maybe if he doesn't talk, you could always spread rumors that he sang like a canary for a certain amount of silver.
We could. I
It
don't
might
know
be
if
too
it would get
violent
us
for this
information
group
in
bar.
time, however.
I don't know.
It would
I doubt
depend
that.
if this man wants to
He'll
live
be
or not.
fine. I have a cloak if
Thanks for the
needed.
reassurance.
As I said, I'm not exactly one to torture anyone
Yeah,
or
this
put
one
them
is we
under
need.
some kind of threat
Say
of
again.
false
Check.
death.
Nothing.
Excuse me?
It's just pissing me off.
Are you all right? Are you injured? Do you need a medic?
Yes.
Yes, he took a mace to the chest. He's just a lover of masochism.
Being stubborn.
I'm not being
Let him sit in his own misery.
Literally anyone.
That's what he
I
usually
see.
does.
I'm sorry, I can go fetch
There's several people that have Martino's
Please
brews
don't
with
give him any
them.
attention, sir.
Fine, I'll just die.
He has enough. Just let
Either
him.
way,
You can hand me that I can use.
Have one of Martino's water skins that had some of his healing brew in it.
boy, are you sure you don't want to talk?
And
I'll be
that.
helping out this town tremendously.
Most of the supplies are currently still the wagons.
I mean, it's for the war.
I don't know why we're wasting supplies on him.
His helmets or drinks.
He's just going to get hurt
How
again.
many people?
Because he is ultimately a body.
Yes,
for
well,
what is needed.
A whiny.
If you guys go in there, get her attention, distract her, make her turn away, I might be able to go upstairs and look for any ledges or something.
I'm just gonna stand in the back and let everyone else do their actions, because that's how it's probably
I
gonna
know
go
it.
anyway. So I will take your lead.
Well, if the two of us go to have that conversation with them, that'll be very easy to draw their attention away if we just simply stand on the side, towards the side of the door, so that back is turned to that entryway.
You don't know how
Yeah.
Well, I do know one thing. You admitted it in front of the magistrate. To go back on your word now. Well, that can
Right. There's enough talking taking place to fucking kill me. All of you. There's gonna be waves. Of what?
I'm just agreeing with you. Don't worry, I'm listening.
There's going to be waves from what we just did. They're gonna be looking for us, none of you.
I'm not upset.
He's right about one thing. The tavern, if those mercenaries are going in and out of there, if there's business there, there's good chance that there's already something happening there that you'll be able to hear or act on. Find out where this Amani has her goods. We'll hit her where it hurts. As he said, find out where it is. I don't care if you have to sneak over there, follow people, whatever the fuck. As the assistant magistrate said, destroy whatever her goods are. He's trying to force her out into the open.
No murder, please. I really don't want any blood in my streets.
Do what you have to.
Come on. Please don't
Can I
break
take
the
one
law.
of your oil flasks? I won't use all of it.
That.
Ooh.
How'd the dog go?
Wonderful. Incredible. Fantastic. Love it.
Just
the best talk ever. Thanks for the pep talk, Dad.
You are the shining example of sarcasm, my friend.
It's not that I mean to be passive.
Shall we?
It's just this situation is getting more complicated as we go on.
Like to just
Once I'm
take a little
done,
bit of a break
don't
from
let
the
them go upstairs.
Excitement from the street.
You and me, we're gonna talk, distract you. When you find a good opportunity, you sneak away. We'll try to distract as much as we can. Keep them coming from the back.
Rin.
Talk
We're
about
just
a sex
going
thing.
in to get a bit of a.
Don't mind it.
Just getting a break from the. What?
You know, it's
We're getting a.
Just go into the fucking building.
Shut
I need a drink now. I need a drink now.
Thanks for letting me know we were leaving. Wonderful.
Right now.
Happens every single time. I don't get it.
This is going to go so well.
Is everything all right? You seem a bit more displeased than you were earlier.
It's with all that ruckus going on outside.
Right, I'd seen a bunch of people running about, actually quite in a tizzy. What exactly happened?
I'm not sure what happened. All I can know is that there was like some fighting, I guess, going on back that ways.
Yeah, I saw there were some guards arresting someone, and then there was another person looking for thieves.
I was gonna say, did anybody get injured? Are they all right?
I don't know. I only peeked my head out there for a moment. It looked like a couple of, I would say, some of the mercenaries ended up getting arrested.
Is that a common thing?
Giga, you free again?
I would say not that common.
What's up? While Rin and Iandel are distracting the innkeeper downstairs, Kyler snuck upstairs, and he's looking for any information, ledges or anything like that that may relate to this.
Bounce off of Frenchie for that.
Understood.
General rowdiness in
Yeah.
this side of town, or just worried if it's going to be causing. You already said that it's difficult enough to get business in here with people fighting outside. I can't imagine that's making.
Frenchie, got a second?
Have that one?
If it's fighting between humans, I could not even care less. I still.
This is the Gigabits module. While Rin and Iandel are distracting the tavern keepers downstairs, Kyler is currently upstairs, poking his head around to see if they can find anything, ledges or anything that might tie them to this lady called Amani.
Okay,
Given you have that,
is Giga available?
He told me to come and talk to you.
God damn it. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right over there. I just have to do another thing real quick.
Okie dokie. Hope I don't
They're
get
not
found.
usually come here to whenever they come by.
Sometimes they do stop by here. Other times I would just meet her out up front. But she's more a person. I don't think a few people getting arrested would bother her.
Speaking of headstrong, I've chatted a little bit with some of the merchants, and it seems like, now please correct me if I'm wrong entirely, but it seems like Amani is not favored well with some of the merchants, like that with the two brothers, with the furniture, the blacksmith across the road. Seems like some folks really got a really bad rep with Amani, or Amani has a bad rep with them. What's that all about?
That's why I said it in front of the DMs.
I'm not sure myself why she would
before
have
going here.
relationships with them. No, that's her business. As long as she's running me, I couldn't care less about those others. As long as my business is still running, I'm in good hands.
Sneaky.
It might be a little bit strange of me to ask, but I mean, typically nobles have some sort of, industries or businesses that they have themselves into. What does money invest themselves into? Or are they just investing into the tavern? You said they do some work outside the gates as well. Is it with the farms? They help them with the crops?
It's hard to say nowadays.
Sorry.
It usually varies.
Excuse me, miss.
I guess I'll just fucking sit.
What can I get for you? Do you have any brownie and wine?
Say more towards the farm area. If I was to guess.
I can have a look out
This
back.
time of day, I believe.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Really, Anya? Really, Anya?
Yes. Sure. Or not. Excuse me. She sometimes will work, she does work mostly outside the walls. So, as to where. So I'd have to think about it for a moment.
Some up here.
Well, she was actually supposed to be.
Okay.
So,
as you look
I might
through the
send,
top floor
some
of this
worker,
tavern,
a couple more workers to
As you search through with the 3, this does appear to be a rented room. It's that any normal sort of schmuck would come and rent the tavern for a night. Doesn't seem like anything of particular interest is up here in this room.
I just work here.
I've been going all over while I was waiting. I wasn't just in that one room. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah. I figured. As you go through this room, with a natural 1, you step onto a floorboard and there's a loud.
Well, she's probably
changed last.
1 second.
yesterday. I believe. No, it changed yesterday.
Did you? Somebody just come in the door.
Just with the 13, you hear a slight squeak coming from. Well, you're not sure exactly where, but the door didn't open. What was that?
Do we have some guest upstairs, do we? Thought I heard something squeak.
I don't think so. I mean, she just went upstairs. Maybe the floor is settling.
It might have been you. I don't know.
I'll go have a look.
Okay. But yes, she...
I think that squeak might have been the door. I think somebody tried to poke their head in and then they kind of stepped out.
Kyler, as you shove yourself underneath this bed, you feel a little bit like you're probably hidden, but you do hear some footsteps coming from down the hall.
It's just my ears playing tricks on me.
17.
But
You look through.
She should be here
Find
shortly.
anything?
If she deals in goods, there might be something I could find that would be helpful in my travels, seeing as I find myself on the road quite a lot.
Well, she'll probably be bringing in some more food and, of course, maybe some ale and wine. Maybe.
I can come here with a 19. You searched the room
I
very
would like to
thoroughly.
get
Well, if we
wine
don't
in
find anything, there's another empty one
on
if you
a
want.
crowded road right now. Hopefully I get some more wine in.
Gonna check the storeroom.
That would be nice right about now. Hopefully those supplies will come in.
Honestly, there's at least one person that I know who would be quite fond of such
With a natural 20, you
pleasantries.
notice there's some scuff marks on the floor up here. But, you know, it might just have been from moving things around before. You're not the only person who works here after all.
But if they are coming in here in a bit, that might be the lovely opportunity to meet them and perhaps, in your case, inquire for jobs, since it looks like you're between them right now. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to be taking a break like you are.
Yeah, might as well. I mean, it's like, you know,
Looks of it.
stuff like that. Easy.
Well, thank you. But,
Looking through this one.
keep forgetting your name.
The 17, you thoroughly pat down the bed, the area around. You don't really see anything, and at this point you're getting kind of
I'll make sure that
bothered by even bothering to come up here. There's no one up here. I mean, you searched basically the whole place at this point.
guess what I enjoy company with.
Probably fucking mice again.
Well, I am both happy to hear that you consider our company enjoyable, but also...
Footsteps get quieter as they walk back down the hallway.
If your dice fuck me again, I'm gonna have an issue with your friendship.
Well, it is a bit rare, but...
While you were under that bed, Kyler, with the 13, you pull out a small leather-bound book that was beneath the bed. You look at it, it seems to be a ledger of some sort. Perhaps this is the hostess uses downstairs. As you begin to open it, it looks like it's mostly just transaction details regarding the elf downstairs and, you know, her general take-ins. But you do notice that there are some generous donations by the name Amani written there. Of course, course, it is blatant evidence that Amani has been providing quite a bit of support for this tavern in particular. It also talks about... Let me see here... Ah, yes. It talks about how Amani has close dealings with a local noble house by the name of House Revold. It doesn't go into too much detail about them, but it seems that they work closely with her in some regard, as a lot of these payments seem to be coming from them through her to the tavern.
This is Ruben. I keep forgetting your name.
You pocket the ledger?
He's going to do one last glance around this last room here.
Thought most of you lot went southwest.
Checking under the bed this time.
Okay, so the last room. So 15, it looks like this is another sort of boardroom that one would rent out. It's a little bit nicer than the storeroom back there with all the other junk.
I tend to find myself traveling and don't really stay in one place for very long, simply because I'm a bit of an individual that likes to help others in need and don't want to wait for them to come across myself or those who can help them. I like to go to them.
With the 15, you're going to be able to stealthily slip through the door rather unnoticed by the folks out in the counter.
My travels have taken me to here.
She's gonna grab your shoulder and whisper. Keep your voice down.
That said, it is... I'm sure that the assistance here is greatly appreciated.
Work is work.
You said that they would be, that Miss Amani might be coming here shortly. Will they be coming here, or will they be meeting at the front gate?
If they're not, I mean, if you probably don't see me here, then I'll probably be meeting them at the front gate.
Very well. Sure, we could find a bit of time to go over in that general direction.
Yeah, we'll probably kill time around town.
Right. Well, once again, it's been a lovely time chatting with you.
Ah, you as well. Glad to have actually some decent good company for once.
It's been a pleasure.
By all means. Especially if it gives you a little bit of calm from the excitement outside, I suppose is the best way to put it. Shall we?
Yes, that is true.
Take care.
Ah, you as well.
Did we do good or did we fuck up? I can't tell.
I'm gonna see if I can find someone.
Round this corner for me, please.
All of you.
Yes. Something the matter?
I don't know yet.
I'm sorry that I like to...
Oh, it's alright. And your name?
So any luck?
Found a ledger that
she's been serving.
doesn't necessarily have any interactions between them, but it has some interesting donations from the person we're looking for, Miss Amani. Very big donations, which probably means that this place is being used as a front for illegal activities.
But it seems that the only way we're going to really get an insight is if we use that report that we built to get her in a potential insight on a job offer. Perhaps I can even speak with them as one who is interested in business. I do have coin on me. I can certainly show that I am willing to buy something.
was rather illuminating.
Yeah, we have two options at the moment. We can either try to meet in person to build that rapport and see if maybe that provides
Maybe you
some
want to
opening.
try something.
Another thing we could try to do is having somebody watching outside the gates for the meeting, and then following either Amani or whoever the fuck to see if they can link back to a place where they're storing the goods.
Originally started with.
It's
I
your
had
call.
asked him to copy
Can we
down
be
a
direct or we can be
manuscript of
discreet?
something that he had found.
I'll go for both.
Which do you think is
yes,
more
I,
likely to work out well for us?
Hopefully it is a
I
good
have
use to
no
you.
idea.
Why not both?
I mean, it seems like, you
have
know,
the conversation with them.
agree.
You guys do it, and I'll stay in the back. When it breaks off, either with you or without you, I'll follow her. Him, it.
Actually, good fucking point. Let's do that. Let's
That's
do
what I
both.
say. Why?
You know, we'll meet.
Yes.
We'll watch, and we'll see how things go.
That's why it keeps attention off of them. Allows us to get potential information that we need.
A fair question.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
now
would
we
offer
just
you a
need
drink,
to.
but you don't drink.
Now we just need to
And,
wait
I think the
for
last time
that meeting to take place.
mentioned
Probably the best
something
place to
about
be
going to
lingering
the middle
around
of
the
the town.
Yes.
front gates.
Yeah, we should probably just loiter there for a little bit. See what happens.
Anya.
Very well.
Is this about,
That
person that's been
fucker's following us.
I don't know who he is, but he seems
I don't know who the fuck he is. He's in our
familiar.
business. He's in our business. He's following us around. He's doing the same shit we're doing. I'm gonna fucking clap his ass if he keeps following us.
I
I will leave his body in a fucking alleyway.
had some conversations with him, and he seems very familiar to me. So I don't know what the fuck that means.
I know you prefer to take up the rear, but I think I'm going to for a while you finish this mission.
Hasn't been done yet.
We're arranging to figure out where the things are going to and from. But we have proof that that establishment is
What
working.
are you, the taskmaster?
No.
Yeah, I'm sure that sounds astounding.
I'm sure it's nothing that,
Gotta be fucking kidding me.
Nice to have someone who can watch out for you while you're able to have a conversation, so you're not having to simultaneously hold a quill in one hand and a sword in the other.
True. Wait, does that mean you gotta be selling me off for business?
No. Simply if there's anybody that they were wishing to have any sort of work and benefit for, they sign off on something.
Oh goodness, Josh.
Yeah, pretty much dressed like one too. Though,
I mean, I gotta
maybe
fit the
more of like
part.
a privateer. Maybe more like a privateer than a pirate.
See? You get it. I'm going for
Well, he
more of a
certainly looks the
privateer look
part,
than a
what with the eye patch and the rapier.
They've been hired to look into similar things as us, and I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
I just do what I'm good at. And that's to look fancy.
Well, let's see if the guardsman.
Yes.
Guessing,
They won't be a nuisance for long.
what was it? The representative is busy now. I
I'll make
I
sure
got
of
kicked
that.
out of the chat I was having with him.
I can go and check to see if he's free now. Give me a moment.
I think I got all the information across that was needed. So if he's not available, that's fine.
All right, I'll check with him anyway.
All right, I would appreciate that.
Christos, you look like a fucking fool. What are you doing?
I don't know, I'm just thinking.
Stop
of
standing
wanting
in the middle of
to
the
do.
fucking street.
Sorry.
You're making
I'm sorry,
me
I
nervous.
can't look shady, just being like, hey, buddy.
We're not being shady, we're sitting down. Out of the way.
So how did your butt go?
So,
Good.
Stop talking to strangers.
It's what I've done my whole life.
Well, stop. It's not going to benefit us. You know, I could have done better to just stay back by the building that we were in. I don't even know what I'm doing.
Yeah?
Business is clear.
Uh,
I'm done for today.
What are you doing out here?
I don't know.
If I were to be really honest, I kind of want to go out to the fields right now, but...
If I want to be completely honest, I want to go to Gradia and never see any of these people ever again.
Fair, Sam. But my parents are here, which I thought weren't, by rumor of the Viper. Which is odd in its boggling my mind.
If I don't get out of this town, I am going to commit mass fucking murder.
Please don't.
I'm so close. One more
It's
fucking
only been
comment
a
from
couple
that
of
stupid
hours.
man.
Which one?
The one that smells of fish.
Oh.
People like that don't deserve to breathe.
Would you perhaps wait for this meeting alongside the owner, just so that there's an easier way of ensuring that we are in the right place at the right time? Wouldn't want to miss them.
I'll wait outside.
Yep, they don't need me. I'm going back to sit in the other place. See you later, Christos.
Understand.
I think folks having a rough time today. We get another Lancy. It's been a very hurry up and wait kind of day. I have a feeling I should probably plug my fucking hands in.
I know I sound like an old man.
To be fair, I think you're older than anyone else here. How cryptic you've spoken of some things.
Listen, I've only counted up to 80. I stopped after that.
So, at the very least, already twice as old as me. I think that allows you to sound like an old man.
To be fair, I also may have just been exaggerating.
It's quite alright. I've had this crick in my neck all day from sleeping on the cart. Give me a second. I apologize if you hear my neck.
Oh. You got to sleep.
I drank. Well, how does alchemically induced coma sound? Is that better? Because that's more accurate. Dang. Oh no. Dang, I'm so sorry. Spiritu Santi. What it is? Domine Patris Spiritu Santi? It is.
So we're just kind of sitting.
Only regrets.
I'm not. I haven't had a drink since 2 hours ago. Maybe 3.
I mean, we should have just been like, no, fuck you, this is Crown business, you're not going to go against the Crown, let us in the lake. But no, we're doing sit around simulator. Man, I should have done the combat one.
How are you, lad?
Just fucking waiting.
Let's move, 'cause I don't feel like getting.
I don't give a shit. I want to get my ass kicked
Apparently there's something going on in there.
No. But wait, and that's...
That's the job.
Tyler, the people that left, follow them. They're heading for some sort of shipment. Follow them, see where they go. Led them to some sort of village. Follow them discreetly.
Man in black wearing that mask.
Kyler, as you survey the scene, it seems to be that an older man is ordering around a few villagers, as well as the 2 tavern workers who you tailed here, as they load things from the warehouse, there in brick, into the wagon. You also see a few armored men standing guard around the warehouse.
Anything notable about what they're transporting, or are they in like boxes?
It's mostly encased in boxes or bags or whatnot. To your eye, it just sort of looks like general goods from this distance.
I'll be back for you, fuckers. Figured out where their warehouse is. Do you know where the others are?
Most of them are waiting outside.
Very good.
Me and Drellin are going to speak with Elric about some things we've heard.
Where's the rest of our group, Anya?
Don't know. Arn's behind the building.
My point is, it sounds like tablets, from the way that it's been described to me by both Iandel
And what you've told me Fulgrith has said.
I found where their warehouse is. We need to go do some property damage.
Let's go. I have the equipment. We will not wait for the fucking acolyte.
This is Christos. I'd like to get Rin at least.
We don't need them.
There's
I'm
a
not
lot
going
of
to
them.
spend.
They're in armored gear.
You have not snuck past many men before. I have the supplies.
It's what happens after we burn it down.
Mitigate and avoid wherever I travel.
Hits your back. Hits
Help
yours.
others see eye to eye.
Stupid fucks.
You said you got oil?
Oil and flint.
Good.
And a torch.
This fucking guy.
I'm gonna kill him.
feet are so fucking sore. Excuse me.
You're excused.
Thank you.
Something about him. I don't know what it is. It's familiar.
Maybe it's the fact he keeps following us around when we're supposed to be doing
I've
work where
gotten
we're
to
not
know
followed
him.
around. That would bother me.
Not bad.
I don't need to know who the fuck he is. He could be fat, tall, short, skinny. I don't care. The fact that his actions are what's pissing me off.
I found where the
What's under the mask.
Were they still following
Yes,
you?
he's in there right now.
I found
know.
where these
come on, let's go.
supplies are. We need to move on it quick if we want to destroy them.
Just ignore him. He is a buzzing gnat in our ears.
They're loading up a cart, so we need to be quick. Armored people too.
Okay.
So if you guys can fight.
Really?
Yep. We're gonna try and sneak in ideally.
All fucking day.
Oh yeah.
I have not raised a hand in this place yet.
They were loading it into a cart, so we need to be quick.
We burned the cart, not the building.
The building's where the stuff is getting out, their stuff out from, so that's where most of their supplies are.
Alright.
They said no burning buildings. Can't burn the building.
No burning buildings.
We wait
Gotta
till they
destroy
load
the
it all
thing.
in the caravan, then we burn the cart. He never said anything about burning carts.
Supplies for that? Burning?
Everything I need.
Maybe we talk to the magistrate himself and let him know that where it is, he can maybe do a raid or something. Saves us having to
Listen,
burn
he
shit.
said that the things need to be destroyed by any means necessary. Clearly, they
He was
wanna make
okay
sure
with
that
the burning.
Laws look at, laws turned away.
Good, the sun is going down. My cloak will help me blend in with the grass.
I worry that if we wait too long, they're just gonna drive off with everything.
Fuck. I fucking hate this place. This is the worst place we've ever visited.
Why do you say that? Too many flowers?
Really?
It's the most boring fucking thing I've ever done in my life.
Alright.
I've been so fucking bored.
The
None of this is great.
That compound
And it
over
doesn't
there.
make up for the fact of how bored I am.
The building on the left
You
is
are
where
being
they're
such a-
unloading stuff from. I saw at least
I
one
see
or
it.
two armored people. They could be more inside the buildings, and so you can see the horse and cart there. That's what they're loading into from that building.
Okay, so it's
Right, so if this does get violent, let's have a little fucking chat for a moment before we all go running in there. I am able to remove weapons from men's hands. It doesn't matter what they're holding. I can also not be grabbed very well by said men. I can get out very easily. I can also beat the shit out of someone. Take that into account when you see me facing off with someone. I don't need your help. Worry about yourself.
I feel
okay?
confident taking on one of the armored people.
Right.
Sure.
I could possibly be
Done
of
it my entire
assistance.
life.
A spear is something that can
Okay.
cut through armor quite easily.
Alright, we're going
If I
quiet.
have to use a weapon, I will.
Aim for the
Alright, so
the men in plate. We don't want to. I mean, the people that work there are the people who also work at the tavern. We don't want to kill civilians. We go in there. We try and either
Correct.
kill the armored people, flush out the civilians, and then we destroy the supplies.
Take
If we
all
can-
of
I
this.
think
This is
priority
everything.
first. Priority first.
You will burn it.
Kyler, I want you to try to get into the building as quick as you can. Just set the shit on fire. Find whatever you think is going to be, whatever you can recognize the product.
I
being put in.
severely do not think we should burn down the building. I think we should wait until all of the supplies are moved out of the building. Then he can jump into the caravan or throw that shit in. All he has to do is set the torch on fire, sprinkle some oil.
We can also
Do
just...
we know the items are being moved from
No,
the building?
we can kill these
into a
guards,
caravan?
flush out the civilians, capture them if possible. Then once we've cleared the area, we just gather all of it up and then burn it.
Burn it in the street, yeah.
Yep. We'll avoid
Fine,
the building.
I'll do that.
Burn the street? Everybody good with that?
Go for the armored people
Well,
first.
There's going to be a large roaring fire. I'm going to have to stay away from it for obvious
It won't be
And
that
try
big.
not to say each other's names. Let's keep it to hey
Sure.
you.
Yeah.
Great.
Use the first letter of everyone's
Alright.
name.
Everybody ready?
Let's go. I.
There's two
K
L's.
A
It's the
K A I R L O.
That's way too complicated. We can just point to
Just
one.
point and alright.
Hey, you.
Let's go quiet.
Bits
Follow
in the
me.
hood.
Which one?
Oh, wait.
We're all wearing hoods.
Stay low.
I don't crouch like this very often. My knees just popped.
Let's get up on the buildings.
Very unfortunate.
It's a bubble wrap.
Stay low in the grass.
Like a sneaky snake.
There's 4 armored. Still unloading from the warehouse itself. 2 of them are by the caravan.
How do I want to handle this?
Gonna go around wide. Get up behind them. Take the ones out near the building first, then go for the ones in the caravan. Follow me. Something fucking touched my leg and I freaked out. It was my cable.
I was like, what is he doing?
I want this hill to finish already.
Oh, it's taking them so long.
From behind.
Give me this helmet. Takes the helmet off. Choking him out.
He is just a normal human.
Fuck.
They see you?
There's a peasant woman. I don't know.
Restrain her if you can.
Finally found that lazy fuck sleeping outside the walls because I'm having to deal with the fucking work.
We're gonna have to go in.
Because I'm the...
That's fine.
You and me on this side, Rin and the others on the others. Yeah, we're gonna have to go in. Anya and I will go that way. You guys go around the other. Go for the armored people first. Get going. from behind.
What's the hold up over there?
Out of the cart. Hands on your head.
Hey.
Anya,
Hey,
grab
wait,
him.
Wait. Hold on.
Get the fuck out of here.
We can discuss this. Hey.
Hello.
Oh, wait, no.
Hands on your head. Put it on the ground, all of you.
I'm gonna
Back away. Go back by your friends. Now.
We got
Guards!
people.
What do you think you're doing?
Kneel.
Yeah, no, I
didn't call you.
You don't punch me now.
To the gods.
Where's everybody?
Who the fuck do you think you are, huh?
What kind of helmet is that?
Get
Look
out
like a
of here.
fucking cat.
DM?
Yes.
Fucking
I'm
idiot.
gonna try and disarm him.
Piss
Minor
off,
attribute.
threatening our men, huh?
17 plus 2.
Killing our men, huh?
Mercenary.
She's gonna
as
kick
the,
that mace out of your
As
hand.
the woman runs in, she kicks the mace out of your hand with the 17 plus 2. It flies out of your hand.
To the back, sending him straight into Kyler.
Ow! In the leg.
Grabbing him by the helm, pulling it back.
He's gonna try and slot it under the gap.
Okay, with a natural 20, Anya will pull his head up. Kyler split the dagger in with his neck exposed.
Get the cart.
She's jumping on.
Stop the cart or I kill him. Oh. Alright, well, your friend's just fucking killed you. Get in the barn, all of you.
You, my friend, do not.
All of you.
Come on, lass.
I didn't do anything!
It's fine.
I was just doing my job!
Rin. Yeah, thanks for your fucking help. Down the road. The cart's gone. Go get Anya.
So we could go and get killed by a bunch of brigands, is that it?
Shut up!
The cart. Rin?
It's fine. As soon as these brigands realize who they're dealing with, they'll just go and make an apology and make themselves scarce.
Remind me who I'm dealing with?
Who would knowingly attack one of Amani's storehouses?
Who?
Right?
They don't even
Are you
fucking know.
new here, friend?
Mm.
You don't even know who Amani is.
You see that wall over there? I want you to put your foreheads against it. And if I see you move, you will die. Go. You have 3 seconds. 1. 2.
Just do what he says. The card's on its way.
Who do you work for?
Baby.
I'm hired by
Who do
the
we
tavern
work for?
keeper. I'm a tavern hand. I was sent to get supplies.
You can stop talking. You on the left.
I'm with her.
You're in charge. Where's the cart going? Don't look at me.
It's going back. What do you think? It's going back to the city?
If you give me any more sass, I'll cut your tongue out. Where's it going?
To the city.
Where in the city? Where's
It's
it
going
being
to be delivered to Amani
Kyler.
of the Noble Quarter.
Cart took off. I knocked out as much boxes as I can. They only have a little bit left in there, but it did make it back to the city.
You three, gather up the boxes in here. Any of the other supplies. Post haste, now.
Pile them in the middle of the road, or in the middle of the clearing with the other boxes you see. Do this and you will not be hurt. Disobey and we will kill you.
Yeah, you got that place, Cross City. Jesus, fuck, I got away.
Right here.
You're ruining our livelihood with this, you know? We're just honest people doing honest work, and you come in for what? For what?
I'm gonna give you less than 2 minutes to get as much out of there as you can. If I'm not satisfied with it, you're all dead. On here, on these wooden planks. That'll do fine. Leave it there.
Kyler, did you tell them to move all of the boxes out into the clearing?
As many as we can.
Okay, as you're doing so, you begin to notice some of the crates are stamped with a particular mark. That of the symbol of the inn that the elven woman works at. Not all of them are stamped like that, though.
He's gonna crack that one open.
It's goods that you would expect to see going to a tavern.
Stop. Boxes with this mark on it. Only them. That should make it easier and quicker for you. Only boxes with that mark. Green hood.
I see. Leave the other ones in there, I guess.
Is that it?
I open them unload. Where are the other two?
They weren't spotted, so they're going back to make sure they not resume themselves. Which, I mean, honestly, this one makes sense.
Great, I'm so glad they fucking helped us. How many are left?
No idea, but I'm not getting any more.
That card is going to the fucking noble quarters. Alright.
It's got nothing in it. Barely anything.
Okay. Well, let's burn it then.
Yeah, but if they get there, they're gonna
Might be
send
more
people.
of an insult to her.
So we need to be quick.
Well, it might be more of an insult to her that a little bit is still there.
Okay, fuck it, I'll watch the
We're
road.
not.
Let's try to hurry.
Yeah.
How many more?
I don't fucking know. I just carry the shit.
Yeah, and you would have unloaded it in here as well.
That should be almost the last of it.
Alright, you three, out here.
Almost isn't good enough.
We'll be grabbing the last of it soon.
Kenny, get down here! I'm coming.
This way. That barn, go. Would you mind grabbing one of those wooden planks, ma'am?
Yep.
Face that fire. Put your head against the stone. All of you. I see you move, that's it, and you're dead. Barricade the door. Barricade the door. Shut.
Plank?
Mm-hmm.
Burning the boxes.
Well, he's pouring the oil, yeah. Ready?
You don't have to use all of it, by the way. We still need some of that for Arnulf. I know he has plenty, but a
Alright.
little oil goes a long way.
I've left a bit then.
Once that goes, we need to make sure it all starts burning and then we get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, it's gonna go up. It won't catch fire to the building, it's too far away. We're fine. Let's get out of here.
Right, where's Rin?
Down the road. See a fire forming behind him. Let's go.
We're good?
Yep.
Okay. Let's stay off the road, just in case we're gonna have reinforcements coming in.
Mm-hmm.